I sure hope this works. We're streaming. We're gonna do a little bit of a test stream, part real stream here today. Please excuse me while I fuck with some shit. Oops. And then I know it probably looks like shit, but we will fix that in just a second. Yeah, okay, that works. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, saying hi, kicking it with me today on the stream. Let's load this up on my iPad so I don't look too bad. Okay. Little dark on my end on the iPad anyways, but this, I just want to make sure that I look fine and I look good and all that jazz. So let's load up probably one of the more, I don't want to say like graphically demanding, but stream demanding games. Forza Horizon 5. Fingers crossed we don't have any funky issues. There is every possibility that shit will go bad, but we're gonna find out. Let's turn on this controller. I love Forza Horizon 5. I love it. I don't. Oh, that is the wrong audio. Oh. Let's see if that makes a difference. Oh yeah, that's not loading. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Just hold on. Let's get... Okay, so that closed. Okay. Task manager or whatever. All right, let's... Mic check 1 2. What is this? All right. Let's try it again. Bring it back over. Live. And in person. The reason this is kind of a test stream for a couple of reasons. One, I've switched from Streamlabs OBS to regular OBS, so I hope that stuff looks fine and good and all that jazz. No, it doesn't want to. Why? Why doesn't it want to play the audio? That is so strange. What did I do to deserve this? Yep. Mm-hmm. No, don't put it. Yeah. Ah, there we are. Rio Gang, hello. Rio Gang, please. You must do me a favor. You have to tell me if
Press A button to start.
I understand.
Press X button for accessibility.
I understand. It's important to have that in the game, but I also understand. You need to tell me if my audio and video are bad. So please let me know. I've switched from Streamlabs OBS to regular OBS. Part of that is because Streamlabs OBS tends to be what is up with this frame rate? Well, who would put it at 20 FPS? That's ridiculous. Yeah, we'll just put it at 60. That's we're already off to a great start. Okay, I switched from Streamlabs OBS to regular OBS, and I want to make sure that this all looks and sounds good. Yeah, one of the reasons why I switched is because Streamlabs OBS, as I've discovered, takes up more CPU. It takes up more CPU power, and that's a big issue in a game like Forza Horizon. It's also a big issue in the fact that my CPU is the thing that's bottlenecking everything. Like my CPU is a 7700K, 8700K, 7700K. I forget. And it's fine, but it maybe isn't like in love with streaming and running these games at the same time. So I have no music. There's no music currently. I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get Jeff Bezos going to come in here, put a gun to my head and be like, what licensed music are you playing, son? Or something like that. So please, pretty please, if audio, video are bad, could be worse, could be better, please let me know. We'll take the Supra out for an actual race. I don't know. I like the Supra. We'll race it up in this Supra and see how that goes. We have a message center. What does that say? Hey, there's things going on. It's an online video game. Sure, yeah, I don't know. We'll put these points into the Supra. And we'll take it on a road race, sure. Before we do that, I just want to go to tunes and make sure that this Supra is everything that it can be. Oh, it's got drift suspension, slick tires. Okay, fair enough. I could do A-Class. A-Class definitely a lot easier to control and stuff like that. You know what? Let's bust it down to A-Class. Let's bust it down to A-Class, see how this goes. See how this performs, and then maybe kind of go from there. Rio Gang, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by, of course. How are you doing? What's going on in the festival playlist? I've done a bunch of stuff. The season resets tomorrow, so it's not a huge deal. The Volcan sprint's a little tricky. Copper Canyon sprint. I don't know, let's do like some... Oh, that's screen tearing, which I don't think shows up in the stream. So it's not stream tearing. Yeah, man, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, Rio Gang. I've been messing around with, you know, kind of contemplating other type of content creation, experimented with some stuff, worked with some people. But the most effective thing I've been able to do as a content creator is streaming, which is awesome and fun. And I don't know. This is my jam, for lack of a better word. This is the thing that I've had the most fun doing. And I want to continue to do that. So we're messing around with doing some YouTube stuff, exclusive YouTube content. Currently playing through Resident Evil 7 exclusively on YouTube. Backstage Eric. I don't want to give the man away, but Backstage Eric was like, hey, you should play Resident Evil 7. Backstage Eric wants to watch me play Resident Evil 7. So, that's been fun and stressful and miserable and everything. And then I want to make sure that I put up these streams on YouTube as well. I mean, as a streamer, as an affiliate streamer, I'm not able to put the stuff up, you know, day and date. So the streams get backlogged to 24 hours after they come out. Oh god. I've also tried to take the driving line, turn the driving line off in Forza Horizon, so no more driving line for me. So I'm playing with basically not the accessible ability stuff, the difficulty stuff turned pretty much up to the max. I do have a wheel, but I'm not playing with the wheel. The problem with the wheel is it kind of shakes the camera and shakes the desk a little bit, so I don't currently have an effective solution for streaming with the wheel. But I did buy a wheel specifically for this game, but also You know, Microsoft announced that they're making a new Resident Evil, or not new Resident Evil. I have Resident Evil on the brain, excuse me. A new Forza Motorsport, not Horizon, but Motorsport. And so I'm looking to try that out. I think the idea of, like, you know, closed track racing, maybe more real world focused racing is definitely something that I was way not interested in. Kind of before I really got into Forza Horizon 4, and then especially with Forza Horizon 5. But I just like racing these cars, man. I just like racing these cars, and you know, the different weather effects that you get to experience racing, and the handling of these cars and the upgrading. Like, I don't know. I've really got into this Forza stuff. So the idea of a more serious sim-focused game, I think, will pair really well with the wheel. Or at least I hope it does. But in terms of other content and stuff, how's the stream holding up? We're missing some frames, we're skipping some frames, but nothing too crazy. Oh god. I'm not driving very well because I'm talking, excuse me. In terms of other YouTube stuff, you know, right now it's one series a week, and then one video a week plus re-uploading the streams that I do. So that's about 4 videos a week from, like, just, you know, in terms of videos coming up on YouTube. Stream's looking good so far? Okay. Can the video and audio be, or sorry, not the video, can the audio be better? Should it be louder, quieter? Oh god. Oh, we can pass him, we can pass him. Oh my goodness. My car is kind of busted to shit. I don't have the difficulty, the collision stuff on in a way that affects the performance of the cars. I actually really like OBS. Like, you can't see my setup right now, but this stuff looks really nice. Like, the information it's able to show me, like having chat, you know, a certain way, the controls a certain way. Like, it gives you way more control than, like, traditional Streamlabs OBS does. Or sorry, Streamlabs OBS does compared to traditional OBS. So yeah, I like it. Let's get fancy for a moment. You know, I've acquired a lot of high-end cars in Forza Horizon. One of my favorites, the X5M BMW. Turn down. No problemo. Let's pick a high-end car. Let's take something like this. There's some electric cars in the game, so we can definitely show off some electric cars. Electric cars like the Elvija. I don't want to, like, the Evija. Whatever the fuck this Lotus is. This is an electric car. Before we drive it around, I will maybe adjust the tuning. So that's the best. Sure, we'll do that. Install. I'm all over the place with this stream, but that's okay. So it's an electric car. It's also wicked fast. Impossible to drive. This car is impossible to drive. Oh god. No, let's take it on an actual. And we'll go street racing in this thing. Sure, why not? I would like to maybe consider doing a second YouTube series to round it out with about 5 days worth of content going up on YouTube, but we'll see. That is a lot of work, and the thing about, like, sitting down and doing these streams is, you know, you are here for you're here for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, however long you're doing it, right? So there is only so much time in the day. Also, I'm gonna say something, and I may be admitting too much personal information, but my Apple Watch told me that I'm out of shape. I actually recently got a notification on my Apple Watch, and it said something like low cardio or low health cardio or something, and I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna die. I've always heard these jokes about, you know, people saying their Apple Watch telling them they're gonna die. I'm gonna put on the driving line because this car is too fast and I'll never brake in time if I don't. So I will also need to find time with all this content creation to also dude, no, seriously, I should have taken a screenshot or a picture, but I literally got a notification that was like low cardio or low whatever, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Oh shit, what the hell's going on with these guys? Okay. Which is really funny because every now and then when I run into somebody I haven't talked to in a while, they're like, hey, did you lose weight? And I was like, sure, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely not just balder than the last time you saw me. Oh god. Oh. Here, we'll go into the... Oh yeah, that's a useful cockpit. Yeah, I can definitely see what the fuck I'm doing with this cracked cockpit camera and this fog and this night. We'll switch back. Oh god. I still have the rewind function. The rewind function is beautiful. Anyways, with that said, if I'm going to spend all this time sitting around making content, I should probably get to working out. So I bought a new pair of shoes to go work out in, and we have a little gym in our building here, which I'll use to try to work out in. My last pair of shoes were too squeaky. It was like that episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry David has the orthopedic shoes that are just squeaking around, and I was like, I cannot, like, I don't care about looking cool, like having nice gym clothes or some bullshit while I'm working out or whatever. I just don't want to be fucking squeaking around on the treadmill or whatever. I'm getting my ass kicked. Man, I'm no good at driving. Also, these shoes were like the most $19 pair of shoes I could find at the Walmart. I went to the Walmart and I said to myself, look, man, if close the rings. That's right. Got to close the rings. I got to go fast to close the rings. Why isn't there Sonic related challenges on the Apple Watch? I hate to be like the most like brilliant guy to ever come up with an idea, but how come Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't tell me I got to go fast and I got to close my rings? It should make like the ring noise, the bring or whatever that noise is when you close your rings on the Apple Watch. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in theaters now. Shout out to Jim Carrey. So anyways, yeah, my Apple Watch told me I'm fat, so I got that going on for me. Yeah, this electric car is kind of a nightmare to drive. If I'm being real honest, probably my biggest love, well, first of all, I do like, you know, your 84s, you know, your 84, 97 Civics and stuff like that. Like, you know, love me like a good hot hatch or retro hot hatch. It's maybe a silly name, but the thing I probably love the most is the rally cars. Like, real big fan of some of these rally cars. Even some of the modern stuff, like even this Impreza, like big fan. So there's something also to the flow of the dirt tracks, the control that you experience kind of going in and out of the dirt and stuff like that. I find it to be almost a weird, like, zen-like experience. So let's take this this sweet Impreza, get a little dirty. I even think this is like better than some of the more recent dirt racing games. So there's something about like Forza Horizon's ability to kind of give you whatever type of racing or car experience you're looking for. That makes it truly special. Yeah, like I played Dirt. I played it on the DS Lite. I bet Dirt on the DS Lite is the perfect version of that game. Absolutely. I've played Dirt 2 on PlayStation 3. I've played a little bit of Dirt 3, 4, and 5. I also played some Dirt Rally. Like I've messed around with a bunch of those Dirt games, but to me they are a little too hardcore in some ways, and a little too just unpolished from like a production value standpoint. That to me, like, man, the as far as what I need in a dirt racing game, this is kind of it. This does a really good job at it. I think the thing that like I'm looking forward to with the new Forza game is, again, more like closed track, you know, circuit racing, you know, your Nürburgring and that type of stuff, the real track locations. So I think if I wanted a dirt racing experience, I'd probably keep coming back to Forza Horizon. That being said, if they add dirt racing and stuff like that to, you know, the next Forza game, I'd be all for it. I don't know if the new Gran Turismo has... I don't have a PS5, so I have not had a chance to mess around with Gran Turismo 5, but I mean, that must have... I know it has a lot of different racing in it, but I don't know if it has any, like, dirt rally or rallycross style races. From a content, like, kind of stream schedules perspective, I'm actually looking to do Forza Horizon on Thursdays. Maybe I do like a stream focused playthrough. I played the new Gran Turismo. It was hard. Yeah, that's the thing, is like Gran Turismo can be pretty fucking hard. From like an economy standpoint of like, hey, these cars are expensive, these car upgrades are expensive, and shit like that. But also from a handling, you know, tuning, focus, you know, from a difficulty with, you know, accessibility and all that stuff. Yeah, it tends to be definitely a little bit harder. But still, I'd love to try it, and I definitely would if given the opportunity. I was gonna say, from a content and extreme schedule standpoint, Forza is typically a game that I'm going to be playing on Thursdays. I'll skip it tomorrow. The reason for that is because the new season of content comes out on Thursday, so it makes sense. You know, I might play this on my time off, on my days off, and stuff like that. But if I want to experience the new content and kind of give people a better reason to tune in, see some new stuff, we'll be playing Forza on Thursdays. And then I really don't know what games I want to stream, what games I want to play, what I want to do from a streaming standpoint yet. Maybe I do like a playthrough of a game. Or I don't know, like, honestly, there's part of me that's like, I don't know, I just want to play, like, what if I wake up tomorrow and I want to play, I don't know, Age of Empires, right? Like, I don't know if I really want to, like, pigeonhole myself into a certain game. I know that, like, Twitch viewers are often looking for games. They're often looking for niches. They're not always looking for people, because if they were looking for people, there are plenty of popular streamers and charismatic streamers and all those types of people that are probably higher up in the algorithms and front page and all that stuff that, like, I don't know, they could watch anybody play a certain game. Do they necessarily want me to be that person? So instead, maybe I just need to be the person streaming the games I want to stream, playing the games I want to play, and kind of going from there. Dirt racing is a lot of fun, but cross country is even crazier. So cross country are often races with like no defined paths. We'll do the Titan. The Titan's not too long. It's a little long, but it's not too long. And cross country is quite crazy. So we'll show that off. I have an AEW van. I don't know. I've said, let's make this van AEW. I think I also have like the Undertaker like looking hearse or something. So plenty of car options. But yeah, I don't know, man. The thing I really want to do from a streamer standpoint, I guess this is like weirdly becoming like my manifesto stream in some ways, is I want to be consistent. I don't want to miss a day. I don't want to miss a week. And I want to play the games I want to play at a consistent and sustainable way. And I'm looking forward to kind of proving that to myself, to the viewers, to people watching, and all this stuff, because I don't know, I feel like I can be a really great streamer. I can be a really great content creator. I just kind of need to prove it. Even if that content is not what other people are doing, even if it is what people are doing, even if it's whatever, I wanna make an actual good, run at this. Both on YouTube and Twitch. I feel like that's important to me, is having consistency between my Twitch streams and my YouTube stuff. Even if most of the YouTube stuff ends up being Twitch restreams, at least that's something. At least that's a video going up on YouTube and stuff like that, to kind of sit alongside the main core YouTube content, which for right now is the Resident Evil 7 Let's Plays. Like Rio Gang, like I've done I've tried a lot of stuff, man. I've tried like, TikTok, right? I had that Joe Rogan video get really popular. Like, I had that stupid Joe Rogan video get like super popular or as popular as anything I've ever made anyways. So like I've done like all sorts of weird bullshit, throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks, and I kind of keep coming back to this. Like, this is the thing I enjoy creating the most. This feels the least like work, and even if it feels a little bit more like work as I go further with this, like this, I don't know, this is what I want to do. I don't know how else to say it. As you can tell, cross-country races a lot different than the dirt races, with no real defined roads. We're not driving on a dirt path. It is just a path through the dirt, for lack of a better word, right? Driving through this stadium and all sorts of crazy shit. Oh god. I lost that skill score. Skill scores are super important. Well, they're not super important, but I don't know, to me they're important. Hey, it's Rocket League. It's soccer. Mr. Socko. Shout out to McFully. Also, Rio Gang, I would actually really like your opinion on this, because this might be a controversial stance I might be taking. I might do away with Twitch alerts. Like, I might get rid of, and I don't currently have them, I could add them back. But currently I don't have any alerts, or at least I don't think I have any alerts for like donations or subscribing or following. I don't currently have any of that stuff at the moment, and I kind of am almost okay with not having it at all. But I understand that, like, for some people, part of donating and subscribing and contributing to a stream is to kind of see that visual recognition, see your name on the screen, see your name in lights, for lack of a better word. And while I don't want to discourage people from contributing or supporting in a way that they find appropriate, but I feel like that stuff just kind of makes your stream a mess. Like, we can have goofy streams or whatever, but I feel like that stuff kind of takes away from the conversation we can have, the game I'm playing. I feel like it ends up I feel like it clutters the stream to some extent. I feel like it takes away from the stream, but I also think it probably mellows out the stream a little too much. Like, I think you probably need that pop of excitement, that pop of dopamine, for lack of a better word. I also wonder how well does that stuff play on a YouTube stream. Like, if you're watching, sorry, not a YouTube stream, a YouTube archive, a YouTube video. Like, in the sense that, like, if you're watching a YouTube's video and it's nothing but like Twitch alerts popping off, like does that encourage you to check out the stream, or is that like, oh, this is just a re-upload of a Twitch stream, like this isn't that unique, this isn't that special? So I'm willing to experiment. I'm willing to explore it. I'm willing to add something. Oh, I'm really shitting the bed now with this race. Oh, that guy is like fucking so far ahead. Uh-oh. Never had an issue with it. Okay, fair enough. No, you're heading out. That's okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You're the best. VIP for a reason. Thank you so much, Rio Gang. I guess I could put the music on, but I don't know. I feel like it kind of gets away, kind of distracts a little bit. It's not that I'm such like a serious racer that I need to like, oh, I need to fucking just here. It's just me and the road, baby. Like, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. We've been going for about half an hour, and I just want to say thank you for checking out the stream, watching this on YouTube. Hey, thank you for checking out the YouTube archive of this. You can catch these streams live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time over at twitch.tv/GNITTWITT. If you're watching this live on a Wednesday, probably the only Wednesday where we play this, we're going to be focusing on Forza Horizon as definitely a core game that I'm streaming and playing. But that's a game that we're probably going to be focusing on for Thursdays, because Thursdays is when the season resets and the timers reset and all that stuff. So a little bit more content to kind of play through, a little more content to see, some fun little tournaments and championship races and stuff like that to kind of experience. But also, I don't know, I just kind of like doing this, you know, taking your all-wheel drive, you know, rally car out here and just kind of going nuts. I do really have to catch up to that guy, though. If I want to win this race, I'm gonna have to catch up to him in some way, shape, or form. Oh fuck! Let's reset that. That hurt. That was upsetting. Also, I just realized I started streaming and didn't actually tweet it out. That's fine. The cliche is, I guess, like you're supposed to, you know, tweet when you go live. Oh well, it is what it is. This is for, listen, if Rio Gang and others can find this stream without me tweeting it out, anyone can find it if they really want to look. So that's okay. We'll get back to like regularly scheduled tweeting about that stuff another time. All right, we've caught up. Now we just have to get past. Oh, losing a little bit of ground. Coming up behind him. Easy to pass, typically easy to pass if you can in some of these. Oh, look at that. That was just the right time. Just the right time. Ooh. Correct. All right. I'll take it. I'll take that victory. No problem. I'm looking at myself in this iPad and I'm thinking maybe I could be a little bit brighter. Because I look relatively bright on the stream, but something we can maybe mess with a little bit later. That's right. Number one with the bullet, baby. Fresh air complete. Win a street race in a vans and utility car. Buy a car from the auction house. Sure, I could do that. Win a street race in vans and utility car. Yeah, let's... Cars. Car type. Am I blind? Oh, bands and utility. What do we got? Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna drive the Sandman, the under the Undertaker mobile. That's a rear wheel drive. Okay. Can we at least tune it to make it a little more appropriate for type of racing we're gonna be doing? No, I don't need a drift. No, I don't need a drift. Rally suspension. No, it's all drift stuff. I don't really. I mean, it's funny. Like it's definitely not funny, but we're not drifting in this thing. Just want to do this for a quick second. Oops. Do that. Lock it. All right. That's good with me. Oh. Yeah, keeps. All right. Street race. You know what? I think it'd be really funny if we did like one of the longer street races in this thing and kind of see how that goes. Give me some extra credits. Give me some extra Forza-thon points. That's cool with me. Permanent 20% finish. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Just wondering if there's anything I want to spend my Forza-thon points on. Have not bought the wheel spin. Have not bought either wheel spin. Well, maybe we'll buy the wheel spins. He says that now, and then like tomorrow. Yeah, I say that now. He says that now. Whatever. Say that tomorrow, now, and then tomorrow there's gonna be something that's like, oh, dude, I would love. Oh, I wish I had this. I wish I could buy this car. But oh well. All right. The marathon. We're gonna do it. Mr. Sandman, bring me a win. You know, the load times could be better in this game, but then again, how much better do you really want the load times to be? I'm honestly kind of impressed by how well this stream has held up so far, which was kind of my big concern, especially with this game. All right. Triple pass, clean start, great pass, clean racing. I wish there was a some type of like Sega race, you know, announcer. Great drafting, speed, drafting, great clean race, near miss. But also, I feel like that so much shit pops off, they should only save it for like the special ones, like when it goes like all yellow or whatever. Yep, we're racing in the Sandman, and we're going to be racing in the Sandman for a while. Great skill chain. Great clean racing. Oh yeah, we'll be able to win this race in the Sandman. No problemo. Take a look at the outside of this thing. I mean, hey, I think I typed in WWE and into the like color color design community thing, and this is what they gave me. So just like how there's road racing, just like how there's dirt racing and cross-country racing, and they're similar but different. Road racing and street racing are similar but different. So what changes is they keep the cars on the road for the the NPC AI kind of just wandering around drivers on the road. And they also change the checkpoint system to be one that is kind of like your flares, your smoke flares, your Ric Flares. Woo! Not Ric Flair. But anyways, so that kind of makes it a little more dramatic or something. But other than that, it is the exact same type of road racing. There's no jumps or craziness or anything like that. Also, street racing is typically point to point. It's not lap based. So if you're looking for circuit, lap-based racing, you should definitely check out the road racing, because that's where that is. There is community stuff and all sorts of community-made races and stuff like that. Actually, some of my favorite races have come from the community races. I do like some of the longer endurance-style races. Something that's maybe over in 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I've done races that are like 24 minutes long. There are plenty of super long races to do. Maybe that's one thing that I would consider doing for a stream, is like sitting down and maybe with the wheel or something and doing a significantly longer race and seeing how that goes. But there are some like community races in this game that are like 50 laps across this entire world. And it's like, yeah, that'd probably take you a lot of hours to do if that was something that you wanted to do. Maybe that's something we work towards. Not something we do right now. Ooh. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. This Sandman is holding up its end of the deal when it comes to this race. I'm actually relatively impressed. Can't believe I didn't tweet it out. Oh well, it's too late now. At GNITTWITT on Twitter, same as Instagram if that's your thing. I do not post gaming stuff on Instagram. I post art, digital art, abstract art, modern art, whatever you want to call it. I fuck around on my iPad and I draw stuff, paint stuff, whatever, and I post it there. So if you want something that's not this, check out the gram, fam. Decent cockpit on nice cockpit on this Sandman here. Because you have the option to like customize cars and things like that. Things like the speedometer don't always respond to the upgrades and stuff that you've changed, so it can like max out. Speedometer might max out way before you ever hit your top speed. Which, I mean, hey, it is what it is. There is drag racing. Drag racing is, well, I don't know what to tell you. You drive, you hold down the gas button, and hopefully you win. It's not very complicated. I guess it'd be more complicated if you were using like your transmission, your automatic or manual transmission instead of automatic. All right. Now, the problem with this race and some of these other races is some of the cars that you're up against might have lower acceleration but a higher top speed, and that kind of impacts your ability to kind of take the straightaway the way that you want. So I remember doing a race or two, and it ended up being very defensive because I had a lower top speed than the AI, so I kind of ended up having to block him and stuff like that for a while, which was interesting. It's an interesting way to race. I guess that is also kind of like how you might race in real life if you're taking it slower than your opponent, but in first. I've never tried that type of like racing and strategy against computers, or sorry, against humans. So I could not tell you how that goes. Probably poorly, based off how I drive, anyways. Switch back to the outside perspective. I'm not even the biggest Undertaker fan. In fact, I would say that might be calling myself a fan a little strong. I'd actually make the argument that Undertaker might be a little overrated, but the man has been in matches that I really like. So for that, I can only say so many bad things about him. Though I will say, talk shit about Undertaker and say this: you can't. If Vince McMahon trusts you, you probably can't be trusted. That's what I say. And Undertaker definitely loyal to Vince all these years. Definitely earned the man's trust and obviously reap the benefit as a reward. But when you're that loyal to Vince, trust me, there are plenty of unsavory characters and men and women that cannot be trusted in the world of pro wrestling. But that doesn't mean that they're all bad. But in their own unique ways they might be. But Undertaker, yeah, I don't know. Hey, I really like that Hell in a Cell match. How about that? How about the Undertaker's in one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time? So I can't say anything too bad about the man. I wonder what other type of wrestling designs that are available to us. Maybe we'll look at that after we're done this race. How much of this race do we have left? Oh, not much. We just got to make it around. Make it around and back. Hit the bridge. Take it to the bridge. So we're doing it. Well, that guy's catching up. Trying to catch up like tomato sauce. What's going on here? I think ketchup might actually be a paste, not a sauce. No, it can't be a paste. It has to be a sauce. This is like a hot dog, a sandwich type bullshit. Is ketchup a sauce or is it a paste? Is it a puree? The world may never know. Yeah, it maybe dinged up this car a little bit, but nothing too bad. Actually, looks a lot better than like that Supra and stuff that I was racing. It took us a while. This was definitely a long race. Oh god. Also, I almost want to consider moving the camera for this, because the only thing that I have on the UI is the screen alerts, like the skill alerts and the map. And my face is currently covering the map, but oh well. Holding Sandman, holding it down. Get it? Level up. Yeah, I play a lot of this game. I'm level 298. I'm sure there are people that are much higher levels, but I don't think that should take away from the fact that I've played too much of this game, probably. An unhealthy amount. A little bit of rain. Let's spin these wheels. Hey, a little bit of money. Can always use some money. And this super wheel spin is like 3 prizes at once, which is kind of nice. The 5th symphony, finally. I hope it's the symphony of the night. Let's go buy used cars and all that stuff. And let's go to the design and paints. Find new designs. What can I'm going to type in WWE. I'm going to see what comes up. NWO. This Hulkamania. Oh, of course, get the Eddie. Yeah, of course, get the Eddie Guerrero. This Goldberg. How is this? Oh, it's like anime Sasha Banks. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at this anime Sasha Banks. I have a policy which is don't put anime on the cars. A policy that has changed since Forza Horizon 4, when I played Forza Horizon 4. Okay, so there's WWE. Let's type in AEW. See what AEW has. Good. Good. Yes. Make this Lamborghini look like MJF's scarf. Good choices all around. That's A&W. No. Oh, sorry. It's Danhausen. Boy, a lot of Danhausen in this. That's funny. Orange Cassidy, sure. Let's go back. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you want this to look like MJF's scarf, right? I mean, come on. What are we even doing? I wish you told you what car that was for. I mean, I can tell that that's a Lamborghini, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming that was. I wonder if I have to go into designs and paints and then my designs. Yes, I understand, but like what car is that? Like how do I put that on the car? I don't understand. Choose car. All cars. Well, that's maybe a little weird, but oh well. It is what it is. You know what? Let's not apply this because it seems like a pain in the ass. Wait, there's a thing that says apply vinyls and decals. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that's fine. Let's get into some fancy racing for a brief moment, and we're gonna go to our hypercars, and we're gonna pick one of my favorite, without a doubt, which is, where is it? It's not modern supercars. Is it? It's not a modern supercar. It should be a hypercar. Performance class. Maybe we'll find it there. Yeah, what is this? Oh, it's an extreme track toy. Excuse me. Extreme track toy. But I do believe in having silly paint jobs on my cars. All right. Let's do... I mean, we could probably do a longer race if we wanted to. Because this is a pretty fast car, so we could get some serious racing done in a pretty serious amount of time. Let's just go to car mastery. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, plus 25 experience. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let's do it. See, like I'm saying, like 25 laps. Like that sounds like a lot. That definitely sounds like a lot. Let's actually go to Event Labs creation for just a moment. Best of the month. You know, like a lot of people trying to like make stuff that's like get a lot of credits and get whatever. So that's 2 laps. That'd definitely be long. It's also heavy precipitation. Like that's no good. Goliath, no AI, 1 lap. 1 lap. Sure, we'll just do 1 lap. For now, we can always do something different after. Switch it up. Whatever the case may be. Oh, and it's not even against somebody. Okay, that's fine. That means we can turn up the difficulty to unbeatable. Let's already set that because it's almost like people know that people are going to be grinding out a lot of currency in this game, which luckily you can't buy it, so that's kind of nice. Like I said, this is a pretty fast car. Is it the fastest car in the game? No, but I find it relatively easy to control, fun to drive. Some of those other, you know, like I like an all-wheel drive fast car. You know, like I definitely don't want rear-wheel drive. Some of the Cohen Sigs and some of these other cars definitely have that, but to me, if I'm in a race at this speed, like I kind of need all-wheel drive. It's impossible to drive any other way. But maybe we'll hop into a real-wheel drive car, another car like this, but rear-wheel drive after we're done this race, which shouldn't take too long. Maybe, actually, gosh, I forget how long this race is. We've kind of been to be here for a while, but that's okay. We'll keep going. When I say like, oh, like you can get really long races, like this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, we'll check the time once we're done, but imagine doing this long of a race and you're like 50 laps of it. Like you'd be sitting here for hours and hours and hours and hours. You know, kind of like your own little miniature Le Mans. Le Mans? I'm a Le Mans man. Style race, but again, in a fake video game. A real video game involving fake real racing. Forget what I'm saying. I think that's one of the important things about to note about these like hypercars, these super crazy cars, is they're not always easy to control. Like, you want to drive a fast car, you want to drive a nice car. I totally get it. I totally understand. That doesn't make these particularly easy to control in some cases. And again, especially when you're factoring stuff like rear-wheel drive, again, on some of this Cohen sakes, like, man, it's just like, whoa, what are we doing? I like the soundtrack in this game. I just don't listen to it a lot for a variety of reasons. One, I don't want to get sued. Oops. Well, can't drive like this anymore. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, there's like a fan or some type of, I guess, I mean, that makes sense. But this is a rear wheel engine car, so I wonder if that's just an extra exhaust or something. All right, I feel like we're making okay progress, okay time, and we did have that crash. I could have rewound time, but it's okay. If I could turn back time. I just figured I would share that little outburst with all of you. All right, making progress. We're going. You know, so we're going like, no, oh god. Oh, maybe not while you're driving at such high speeds. That's distracted driving if I'm, oh my god. Whew. Well, we're going like 330 kilometers an hour. You know, it's, again, car go fast. Gotta go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in theaters now. Shout out to Jim Carrey. Boy, how can you expect to do like an hour and a half to 2 hour long streams when you run out of jokes halfway through the stream? Well, because they're funnier the second time around is, I guess, what I would say. Oh god, oh god. Let's switch back out of this because that's a nightmare view, especially with the window all cracked and the rain and the speed, you know. This is unsafe driving. Don't try this at home. Don't take a Ferrari FFX K Evo out to fake Mexico and drive at such unsafe speeds. And based off where we're at in this race, I can already tell you we're not halfway there. So you might be asking, well, why would somebody do this race? Or what's, like, I understand like long races, I understand endurance races, but what else is there to why something like a race like this would be so popular within the community, you know, popular with, you know, track creators and stuff like that? Well, because this game has a lot of accessibility options to the point where you could almost have it kind of play itself with auto braking and stuff like that. So there are some people who will pick a race like this in a car like this with the accessibility settings put a certain way, and then just kind of hold down the button until they win a bunch of money, which is kind of crazy, but I guess they being Playground and Microsoft kind of know that or aware with that, and I have no problem with it. Like, I have no beef. Like, I actually enjoy just the art of racing, taking these cars, taking these tracks the best I can. I also, again, I like messing around with the different weather settings and seeing what can kind of come of that, of like, oh, what is this like in a dust storm? What is this like during a tropical storm? Heavy rainfall, post-rain, you know, it's clear outside, or clear skies, but the rain is still, the weather is still impacting the road and stuff like that. So. Oh god. Good braking. I would say for the most part, pretty good braking on these cars. I mean, these high performance cars are going to need it, considering the speeds in which they're often traveling. But you know, still, if there's a lot of slipping and sliding in some cases. But this has tremendous grip. Really holds to the road well, and the braking I think really holds up too. So I can't complain about the Ferrari FFXK Evo. I guess the Evo means it's the hybrid edition. There are also non-hybrids, and we've seen some electric cars earlier in the stream. But also I like these long races because you get to see the world, right? You get to see the world kind of as it's affected by the weather effect, you know, all throughout it, from the desert to the jungle to the city to all that stuff. So obviously here in the jungle, it looks like the road is dried out quite a bit, almost completely dry. It looks pretty much dry at this point, but you know, it obviously started out a lot, you know, a lot more damp, a lot more dank, moist, succulent, whatever you want to call it, for the wet roads that we had been experiencing. Also, I just want to quickly check something on this. Okay. I just realized that I've been watching my stream in 720p the whole time. I'm looking at it in 1080. I'm like, yeah, that's a nice looking stream. Thank you, OBS, for creating a nice, good looking stream for me. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Now I feel like we're making pretty good time in this race. I think like there's not much left, maybe a quarter of it left. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, a little skidding, a little slipping, sliding. Oh no! That wasn't very good. I mean, it's a cool burnout, but I was actually hoping to kind of drift through the corner a little bit. Here, we'll try with this one. Ooh, no. Again, very cool burnouts, not what I'm looking for. You end up redlining these cars a little bit with your automatic transmission, or the automatic transmission that I have, but it's not the end of the world. It's okay. Ooh. I guess the Twitch stats in OBS are a little slow to update. That's okay. All right. Yeah, this is pretty much where we started. Go. You know what? I can't complain. I can't complain. That's a decent little race. I'm cool with it. 12 minutes. Okay, so I've definitely done that race in a much longer period of time with much slower cars. So let's say you do, yeah, see, even my best lap has been slightly shorter. So you take 12. You're looking at like a 10-hour race. You're looking at like a 10-hour race if you do this in 50 laps. Who the fuck wants to sit here for 10 hours doing a race? But you could. Again, maybe that's a goal one of these days, but definitely not now. Man, I'm really impressed at how well the stream is holding up. I'm again super happy with it, and I'm happy that things are working out. Super wheel spin and a regular wheel spin, so we'll spin the wheels. 5Gs. Can't say no to that. I think I already have this BMW. Also, that's not the Forza edition, so whatever. I wanted to go find that electric car. I guess it'd probably be a hypercar. Yeah, this thing is particularly crazy. Again, another just fuck you, ridiculously fast type car. We'll go to tunes and make sure it's, you know, at the best tunes it can possibly be at. Suspension, drift, tire slick. Drift suspension's fine. I mean, the tires are slick, so it is what it is. But we will give this a shot. I can already tell this is going to be a nightmare to drive. Okay. Sure. 3 laps. Cloudy afternoon. All good. Let's give it a shot. We'll definitely turn it down from... Okay. Yeah, highly skilled. And hopefully we win this one, but we'll see. Oh, before I forget. There's a photo mode, and they want you to take pictures of all the cars. So you can kind of line them up in like one big shot and just kind of shoot them. I currently have taken pictures of 307 different cars. There are 605 cars in the game. Again, another electric car. Really hard to drive. This car was hard to drive in Forza Horizon 4, so why make it any easier in the new one? This does not have the grip that I need it to have, but oh well. We'll see if we can do some careful driving and get up closer to the front of the pack. Oh god. Oh, I missed the thing. Okay. Well, we're gonna quit out of this because that car is no fun to drive. It is not. Yeah, this car is crazy. Let's switch back to something else. Car type. You know, more vans you do. They have the DeLorean in this game. So that's all well and good. I thought this Supra was the one with that I just got the design for. Got a gremlin. This gremlin is way too powerful. Got some hot hatches. You know, maybe we'll do a little hot hatch action with this Civic. Go a little bit slower. Take your time. You can do it. And we'll go to, I don't know, this street race should be fine. We'll street race in this. Now, this isn't in a rally kind of tune, is it? Well, let's take a quick look here. That's for drift. Oh, yeah, see, that's rally and off-road. I don't necessarily need rally style. 270 probably a little too fast. Yeah, let's just do A class. That's fine. We'll do A class. Kind of go from there. And we'll street race. All right. Cloudy post rain. It's going to be a wet one. For lack of a better word. I have a luchador mask on. In real life and in the video game. It's not my real face. Also, my character does the Drake Hotline Bling dance, and they've been doing that since Forza Horizon 4, and I was actually a little annoyed that I had to unlock it in this game, because anytime I see my character in the game, I never not want them to be doing the Hotline Bling dance. I'm a simple man with simple needs, wants, pleasures. Let's take a picture of these cars. See if we can add any more to our little catalog here. Bentley all right, yeah, absolutely. Really didn't have a picture of a Maserati Gran Turismo? Ford Falcon. Actually, I think I was driving a Ford Falcon and I quite enjoyed it. There are some muscle cars in the game as well that are not bad. Ooh. I always thought this car was left-hand drive, but I guess I'm wrong. Or sorry, right-hand drive, excuse me. It is left-hand drive. Fuck. Dude, that's quite the spoiler on your car, dude. That thing is high as shit, baby. Alright. Past him. Playing on highly skilled, not the highest difficulty in the game, so I'm not the... Oh, fuck. Oh, you know why? Because I was trying to brake on grass instead of dirt if I had just slowed down. Yeah, try to brake on wet dirt, wet grass. Keep off the grass, man. A little bit of drifting action. Again, it's wet out there. It's slick. My super awesome racing abilities means that I can probably handle it. But anyways, playing on highly skilled, not the highest difficulty, but it is the highest difficulty required to do some of the, to do most, I would say, most of the seasonal challenges in this game. So you have a couple of tournaments and championships that happen every week, every Thursday, to be specific, that you might want to, you know, play at the higher difficulty to get all the levels, get all the rewards, excuse me. Unbeatable is the max, and the unbeatable are impossible. They're impossible. I'm lucky if I place, I don't know, 11th out of 12th. If I don't come last, I consider it a victory when it comes to the unbeatable driver. So we play highly skilled. Some races, most races end up being a little easy. Maybe a little one-sided, but there are times when we're doing different challenges, different gimmick, goofy stuff where it's like, well, we're going to take this Lamborghini and we're going to go out to the sand dunes and we're going to do some off-road racing. And it's like, yeah, it'd be nice if the AI kind of sucked ass at it the same way I would, because it's kind of a ridiculous thing. Oh, I'm slipping and sliding. Ooh, and I'm flying. Slipping, sliding, all that stuff. Slow it down. Ooh, I went too fast. We gotta back up, because they're coming, they're coming. Fuck you guys. I'm winning this race. That was some real sloppy... Oh! A little sloppy driving on my part, but that's okay. Oh, we are struggling towards the end. Nice try, Falcon. Winter Soldier. Whoever you are. That was the Falcon that was behind me, right? Not the Falcon from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm talking about... No, that's the Vulture. Get my birds confused. Oh, that was the Mustang. Oh, the Falcon was way behind. Okay. I'm not a car expert. I've never claimed to be a car expert, but everything I've learned from cars, I've learned by playing video games. It is what it is. We'll switch cars. We'll maybe look at some muscle, some modern muscle. This Mustang GT. I actually quite enjoyed racing this Mustang GT. We'll give it a shot. Again, put dumb paint jobs on your cars. Have fun. You know, don't let Ferrari tell you that you can't change your car to anything but red, otherwise they'll never sell you another car again. All right? Don't do that. Make your cars look dumb. Put anime Sasha Banks on your car if you want. I didn't, but doesn't mean you don't have to. Civic Type R, you know, that's cool. But yeah, we'll do this Mustang GT. I'm looking good. I'm sounding good. Everything is good in the hood. Fantastic. We'll take some more pictures, see if there's any other cars to take pictures of, but I think most of the cars that I have that are in this shot are ones I've already captured to some extent. What's up with the... Can we turn the focus up like all the way? Back to photo mode. Okay, that's... Really, no new cars in that shot. Interesting. Any new cars here? I ever took a picture of that GT? Alright, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Gotta go fast. I switch between the cockpit view and the kind of the chase cam. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Oh! Had some crashes already. Now I'm talking about the game. I am talking about the game. The game didn't crash. Talking about the cars. Alright. Ducking and dodging and bobbing and weaving. Take the drift. Take the drift. It was your only way out. It was the only way out of that turn. It's a pretty bad turn. Oh, they're right behind me. Not anymore. That's the thing, is like sometimes it seems like the AI kind of forgets how to accelerate properly through some parts of these races, which make things a little funny, a little strange. A little Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in theaters now. Also, I want to look at the outside world because it's a damn good looking game. It's a damn good looking game. I don't know if the stream like entirely does this game justice, but it's a... I'm also not even playing at max settings. And it's a damn good looking video game. Actually, before we're done, I'm gonna take this stream on a bit of a nosedive. for just a moment, and I'm going to adjust the graphic settings and see if OBS can handle it or not, and we'll kind of go from there. Ooh. Because I can run this game a little bit better than what you're currently seeing it, but with OBS and stuff like that. I had issues with Streamlabs working this game properly, so we'll duck out of here after this race, change the settings. I typically try to do like the is fucking motion blur on or some bullshit? Why does this look the way it does? Turn that off. So we'll mess around with the graphic settings before we end this. I mean, we already were, excuse me. We'll give them that shot before we go. And we're at the end of this race. Oh god. All right. Boom. I'll take that. I'll take that dub. Dubs all day. I want dubs, not subs, baby. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I do want subs. You can subscribe if you'd like. And if you have Twitch Prime or Prime Gaming, Amazon Prime. If you give Jeff Bezos money every month for a subscription service that you use, you can get the most out of it by subscribing for free to my stream or anyone else's stream. Support your favorite streamer with Twitch Prime, Prime Gaming, whatever it's called. I'm not here to do their marketing and branding for them, but I probably should get the terminology correct at some point. Prime Gaming. Subscribe for free with Prime Gaming. Let's switch over to me for just a quick minute. I'm going to exit out of this desktop, and I'm actually just going to... Let's go to Forza. Let's hit Optimize in our GeForce thingy. Switch back to that, switch back to that, switch back to that. All right, let's give it a shot. See how this performs. Again, this is part like stream, like test stream, part real stream. So thank you for sticking around with me. We'll see how this goes. Playground Games also working on that new Fable game. So I hope there's like a sick Toyota Supra in Fable. I want to do sick drifts with my horse or something. Okay. Let's see if this runs, performs the way I kind of would like it to. It's funny how the G-Sync doesn't seem to work when we have the two then again, I don't have two G-Sync monitors, so only one G-Sync monitor, but it seems like V-Sync needs to be turned on in order for this to work. Okay.
Welcome back, Count Driftula.
Let's go out there. All right. Well, shit. Goddamn. I think OBS might be the way to go. Fuck Streamlabs. This seems to be performing quite well. Can I do this? Let me... Ooh. Now let's see how this goes. Give me all the frames Does it impact the stream? Let's check the frame rate on this bad boy anyways. Show FPS. Alright, so I'm at like 90, 100-ish. Alright. Well, I think overall this has been a fairly successful stream, and I want to say thank you for stopping by, saying hi, kicking it with me today on the stream. We're going to be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think I know what I want to do. I think I want to know where I want to take these streams. I know what I want to play and stuff like that, and we will do that. Fuck, man, I like Forza so much. Maybe we play more Forza tomorrow, and then get back on schedule regular. We'll see. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, you guys are like talking to each other or something? Scheming? Plotting? Take this. Hey, you don't have to take, you know, where we're going, we don't need roads. Alright? That is going to do it for the stream. We'll switch back over to me. Or we'll crash and we'll hit the ground and crash. Alright. That is going to do it for the stream. And I want to say thank you so much for stopping by, saying hi, kicking it with me today. Back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you like what you saw, hit the follow. Check me out on YouTube, GNITTWITT, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, GNITTWITT, everywhere. And I'll be back. We'll see ya.